Hey guys, Dina Ray here, Meal Prep Mama. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the many reasons that I do my meal prep every Sunday. There's the obvious. Obviously, it's much easier to have your food planned and prepped and some of it prepared well ahead so that you've got food at the ready for everything going on in your week. But there's actually many more reasons that I do my Sunday meal prep and that I do it the way that I do. Because I'm sure that your household is just as busy as mine, and it seems like no matter what I do to get ahead, there's always something that comes up. Every week there's some craziness and extra homework, or somebody gets sick, or something happens, something comes up that's unplanned for that you've got to fit in. So I try to get ahead of that as much as I can. So I am an obsessive list maker. My husband makes fun of me. I keep these notepads around and just jot down my notes, kind of like a restaurant plans their meals, where I just jot down my meals, cross things off, change it, switch it around as I'm placing my order and getting ready for my week. But then on Sunday, I really take a good chunk of time not only to get in the kitchen and get that meal prep done with all of my, as much chopping as I can do, all of my mini meals or snacks for the week, and get that knocked out and in quick at the ready containers that my husband can grab and go for work, or that I can grab for snacks or lunch or whatever going on in my busy week as well. But another thing that I do that might sound kind of silly, but is my time, my kind of peace time, is I make myself a guide for the week. And yeah, it's doodly and cutesy, and I take an extra time on that, and it might sound silly, but I find it to be quite therapeutic. And it's also what helps me to really get my head in the game and get my mind around my week. So I write down all of my days. I make time to plan my workouts every single day. I absolutely have to have that outlet. If I don't get my workout in, personally for me, I'm not a happy person. I have to have that time, and I know that about myself. So there have been many years that I have neglected self-care, and it took a huge toll on me, and I find that that is just such an important part of wellness. So I schedule that in as well. It's not just about meals, but it's about planning for the things that are really important, the things that I call, my daily bread, and to try to work around what I know is going to be going on this week and every week, and kind of work around that stuff to fit everything in. There's also spouse time. I mean, I'm sure that you find that sometimes your weeks are so busy you hardly see your husband or significant others, and you feel like two ships passing in the night. Sometimes we feel that way. So after some time of just neglect in that area and disconnect, I've started scheduling time in for us too. We take a night a week, and we usually put the kids to bed a little early. We stay up a little later, and we play Scrabble. That's our thing. It sounds dorky. We pour a glass of wine and have a game of Scrabble, talk over life and our day and our week, and make plans and laugh, and it's fun. That's what we do. But I think that spouse time is huge and important too. We don't get a lot of date nights, so that is our date night. But I just wanted to say, when I do this, and when I do my meal prep, I focus in, and I'm not only chopping, it's a great outlet, but I'm also thinking about, we have gymnastics on this day, and we have Boy Scouts on this day, and we have this birthday going on, and dinner with this, and just thinking through the workings of the week and what I have going on at school. There may be a field trip, or I need to remember to take that for this activity in the girls' class or in my son's class, and I make notes about that too. I mean, I definitely keep a planner. Like I said, I'm a compulsive list maker, but this is my guide for my week, with my workouts, with reminders. I like to remind myself about my gallon of water a day. And each week I try to do a different challenge for myself. This particular week it was push-ups. So I did push-ups every day and checked those off. Next week I'm going to do walking lunges, but each week it might be a mental challenge, it might be a physical challenge, it might be one week it was a posture reminder. So it could be really anything, but it's just checks for myself, reminders for myself, what I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I'm moving, and just a little change is coming, just a little food for thought, a happy thought, something to kind of keep me going throughout the week. I do post these in the kitchen so that I can see them and check things off, and they keep me moving along. I do keep them, so I did want to say that. That's another awesome part about it, is I keep them so that I can use them for reference. If I don't have the time to plan, I can go back and look at weeks past and use an old menu or gather from them to create a quick menu without too much thought. So I hope that helps you with the many reasons that I feel like meal prep is so much more than meal prep. It's getting your head in the game and really having a great forward look at your week so that you can start your week off on a positive note and with a grateful heart. I hope this helps you. Hope you have a wonderful week, and see you soon. Thanks.